So before the Broncos game last night, which they unfortunately lost, I ran some simulations and posted a video talking about using Madden to simulate 50 games and track the scores and the overall scores and whether or not that could help influence betting decisions. And the crazy thing is that it was actually right. And after doing some more simulations for the rest of the Week 15 games, it seems like I was more right than I even realized. I ran the simulation for the Broncos-Chargers game 50 times, and the Broncos won 39 out of those 50. But I also ran the simulation for 3 other Week 15 games: Kansas City at Oakland, New Orleans at St. Louis, and Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. For Kansas City at Oakland, Kansas City won 46 of the 50 games, and New Orleans won 49 of the 50 simulated games. Whereas in the Cincinnati-Pittsburgh game, even though Cincinnati's favored in Pitt, Cincinnati won 23, less than half of the simulated games. So what this is telling me is that the Broncos, even though they were favored by 10 points last night, may not have actually been as strong of a favorite as Vegas may have thought them to be. And because of my previous simulations that had the Broncos winning by 9.4 points, which was actually less than the 10.5 that they were favored by, if you took that bet, you would have won. Moving on to the Week 15 games, though. Kansas City won by an average of 13.3 points, when Vegas is only favoring them by 5 points. New Orleans won by an average of 16 points, when Vegas is favoring them by 6 points. And Cincinnati and Pitt, man, this simulation, this is telling me just stay away from this game. It's basically a complete toss-up. Pittsburgh won by an average of 0.2 points, when Cincinnati is favored by Vegas by 3 points. So that's telling me do not place any money on the Cincinnati and Pittsburgh game. So Kansas City -5 and New Orleans -6 are my 2 locks of the weekend. At least to me, they have the highest probability of paying out. That's where I'm going to be placing my money. I'll do another follow-up video next week looking at the Week 16 games and eventually the playoff games. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Game on.
After that last pass play, failed to connect. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Wide open for the catch.